Hello guys, welcome to my channel. I'm your other Taekook. It's a complete boy and boy FF. If you don't like my voice, mute guys.
Time skip. Tae entered inside his home and saw his parents sitting there along with some other people. Miss Kim, Tae, you come? The smile on her face fell down seeing him carrying a boy in his arms. She frowned while looking at him as she looked at YN, whose eyes were teary. Miss Kim kept a hand on her hands while patting it. She looked at others while going to him. Miss Kim, Tae, what is this? Who is he? Tae motioned her to stop talking as he didn't say anything as he kept staring at his mother and walked past her to his room. He softly lay down the sleeping boy, removing his shoes and socks and his jacket and removed his accessories and pulled the duvet upon him. He caressed his hair and made sure he sleep well. He placed pillows on either side and kissed his forehead and pecked his lips. He went downstairs slowly as he saw his father looking at him. He sat on the empty couch as most of them went home. Now it's his parents left there along with the YN. Miss Kim, who is that boy, Tae? Hearing no answer, Miss Kim sighed and gritted her teeth. Tae, why did you all come here? Miss Kim, to talk about your marriage. Tae raised his eyebrows at her as she said, We fixed your marriage to YN. You have to marry her. A sarcastic laugh echoed on the mansion walls as Mr. Kim looked at his son as he said, Mr. Kim, what's there to laugh, son? Tae, oh my father, it's time for you to teach your wife a lesson. Miss Kim, Tae, if you don't do this marriage, I will not be alive anymore. She smirked while saying it, thinking he gonna agree to it, but frowned seeing him laughing again, a scary laugh. Tae, why are you so funny, Miss Kim? Miss Kim anger went up as she said, Miss Kim, I'm not joking, Tae, I will do it. Tae, okay, do it then, I don't care. He said, taking his laptop, doing his work. Mr. Kim was silent as he shook his head. Miss Kim, what? Don't you have any problem in it? I'm your mother. If you don't marry her, then I will take my life. Hey, then do it. I don't have any problem in it. Father will be sad for some days, but it is alright. He will get married to someone else after some days. Miss Kim was staring at her son with a hurt face. She looked at him knowing that this ain't going to work as she made her way towards upstairs. Tae didn't mind her, but hearing his baby's crying voice, he immediately went upstairs as he went inside his room and saw Jungkook crying while Miss Kim standing there. He went to the crying boy, hugging him, pulling him to his chest. Tae, shh, what happened, baby? Mr. Kim and YN come there and saw Tae hugging the boy. YN had tears in her eyes seeing it. She felt hurt as she looked at them. Tae, shh, calm down, bub. Okay, shh. It's alright, baby, my bub. It's okay, bun. What did you do? He asked Miss Kim, who was standing there. Miss Kim, I woke him up to ask him who is he. Tae, I asked, what did you do? Mr. Kim was looking at his son worried as he know he will surely do something with her today. He called the boy as Jungkook was wide awake, not leaving him. Jungkook, I was scared. Tae, what happened, baby? Jungkook, I saw a nightmare and she woke me up. It's hurting here, he said, pointing at his shoulder. Tae caressed his shoulder softly and slightly removed his shirt, only for him to see. Blocking the view for others, turning his back, he saw his shoulder turning red. His baby's skin was sensitive. He shouldn't have left from here. He should have come here before she could come. He didn't thought she will do this. He thought she's gonna do a drama of taking her life, but never thought she would come to their room. He softly kissed on his shoulder as he covered him. He clenched his fist as his eyes turned red in anger. Veins popping out of his neck. He is trying to control his anger, not showing it in front of his baby, because the younger will get scared of him. He closed his eyes, clenching his fist. His blood boiled seeing his baby's tears. Wings tightened in anger, eyebrows crunched together, jaw tightened, nostrils flared, lips pressed together. One could easily identify his anger, seeing his hands shaking. How much anger he is controlling inside. He gritted his teeth, couldn't able to control his anger. He kissed his forehead and covered his ears, tightly hugging him close to his chest. He took the vase, throwing on the wall, making others flinch. Miss Kim was shocked and scared as the vase just went through her side, hitting the wall. They gulped seeing it. Jungkook just melted in his arms and the warmth made him doze off in his safe place. He softly laid the younger on the bed and looked at them while they gulped as they went from there. Tae kissed his forehead and went to the cupboard, taking the medical kit. Sitting on the bed, slowly removed his shirt and started applying the ointment. There, he blowed on his shoulder, softly kissing there, and covered the younger in duets and went from there. After making sure putting headset, he came out of the room, slowly closing it and come downstairs while clenching his fist. He went down as he saw them standing there. He immediately went to Miss Kim standing in front of her, glaring at her. He looked at his father, who was now looking at him. He looked at her, slapping her hard on her cheeks. Miss Kim was shocked seeing him as Mr. Kim looked down. Tae then again slapped her, causing her to fall down on the floor, holding her cheeks. Tae smirked seeing it as he kneeled down in front of her, who was shivered seeing the dark eyes. Mrs. Kim, son, what are you doing? Please leave me. Tae, do you know what you did? He yelled at her in deep voice, who flinched as she gritted her teeth, saying, Miss Kim, so what do you want me to do? You bring an unknown boy here and you are not saying anything? Who is he? Where did you get him? And when I asked you, you were not saying anything. So I did what I thought, she said as she looked away from her son, who was glaring at her. Tae, I didn't said because I don't think you should know about my baby. He said, looking at him as he felt his anger rising, hearing his so-called mother. Miss Kim, baby, she was shocked hearing it while Wyan had tears in her eyes hearing him, which was hurting her, and her mind was filled with jealousy. Yes, he's my baby and the one I love, and you're gonna get your son-in-law soon. Miss Kim. What? Yes, do you want to know about it more? Miss Kim. No, it's not going to happen. You are marrying YN and that's it. I decided everything and you are going to do it. Tae shook his head, laughing as he stood up. The scary laugh echoed on the mansion as he kicked the couch and the table which was beside Miss Kim as she flinched. Tae, who are you to decide it? Miss Kim. I'm your mother, Tae. I will decide everything. Tae again laughed, but that laugh wasn't funny, but really scary. They all are shivering hearing it. Miss Kim, are you hearing what he is doing? Didn't you see what he did? He slapped his mother. Why are you not saying anything? Mr. Kim looked at Tae, pleading with his eyes, but Tae was still blank. Tae rolled his eyes and sat on the couch, taking his laptop, doing his work. Miss Kim, why are you silent? Tell him. He slapped his mother. For whom? That boy. Look, here he comes. She looked up and saw the boy standing there with teary eyes, hearing everything. He looked down while his eyes producing tears which rolled down his chubby cheeks. He was coming downstairs, not getting any sleep because his Hyungi wasn't there to cuddle him. That's when he heard Miss Kim saying his stepmother's taunting words started coming in his mind. He is trying to let go of it, but seems like those doesn't wanna let go of him. He was coming downstairs, not seeing his Yongi ready to scold him, but stopped seeing people there on the stairs as he heard the lady talking. Jungkook, I am sorry, I didn't do anything. Tae saw his baby standing there with teary eyes. He saw the tears falling down. His heart clenched seeing it. Do anything in front of him because it will only affect him. He may get scared because of it too. He stood up, going towards him, who was just looking down. He hid him in his arms, calming him down, who was about to get a panic attack. He knows if he do something, the younger will get panic attack. Jungkook, I didn't do anything, Hyungi. I didn't do anything. Tae, shh. I know, baby, I know. He kissed on his forehead while completely hiding the sobbing boy into his arms. YN. Oh, so you are the... She couldn't complete her words as she already fell down on the glass table, but a hand held her mouth not to let out a ugly scream. It was the guards. Tae motioned his guards who come there to hold her mouth. The guards took her out, dropping her out of the gate on the road. Miss Kim, what are you doing to him? It's because of you. He started doing this. You are the reason for it. You snatched my... She yelled at him but couldn't complete her words too, as she fell down, holding her shoulder. Mr. Kim, Tae. He called his son with tears in his eyes. Tae bent down, picking up the younger by his ties, who wrapped his hands around his neck. He went to his room and closed the door, putting him down on the bed, who whined because he don't want to leave him. He sat on the bed while hugging him, but Jungkook quickly pulled out of the hug, moving away. Tae looked looked at him, frowning as the other looked down. Jungkook, I'm sorry, Hyungi. Because of me, you have so many problems. After I come here, you have gone through a lot. I'm sorry for a burden to you, Hyungi. I didn't mean to be a burden, Hyungi. I'm really sorry. Tae, are you done? Jungkook looked at him while sniffing, hearing it. Jungkook, what? His back met the bed as his soft lips were captured by a rough one. He gasped, feeling it. He closed his eyes, kissing him back as he held his shirt in his hands in a fist. Both kissed passionately. Jungkook couldn't match up with his speed as they held his hands, pinning over his head, kissing him. He held his both hands in one hand while the other caressing the curved waist softly. Tae broke the kiss when he felt the younger was out of breath. He looked at the younger, who was panting heavily as he kissed her on his forehead and cheeks, who had a red tint spread over his cheeks. He looked at the younger while prepping his face with kisses, who blinked his eyes as Tae smiled, pecking his cheeks. Jungkook, what happened just now? Tae, I kissed you, baby. If you again talk like this nonsense, I will kiss you until you stop it. Jungkook shyly looked down while hearing it. Tae, Bun, did I ever say you are burden to me? Did I ever say you cause me problems? Did I say something like that ever, bub? Jungkook shook his head immediately.
To be continued. Thank you for watching, guys. If you like my story, please like, share and subscribe, and don't forget to comment, guys. See you in next part. Bye bye.